afternoon. How you doing? It's Mr. Russell here at the Innovation Black Chamber of Commerce, and just doing a simple Black business checkup update to see how everyone is going, how things are going. First, I want to make sure you can hear me. Uh, can you hear me? If you can hear me, let me know that you can hear me, so I'm not talking to myself because I was supposed to come on at 1 o'clock, but technology beats me down. So technology won. Mr. R2 won, so we kind of the same. Good afternoon, Mr. Wright. All right, so Black Business Check-in. So what are we doing with the Black Business Check-in? So I want to do. If you have questions, you can ask me questions, and I will answer those questions, or we can go through small certain things. So now what I want to do is let's do a grade. What grade would you give yourself for this first quarter? This first quarter of this year, calendar year, not fiscal year, because some of us are on fiscal year and the others are on calendar year. So if you were to give yourself a grade, meaning your business, not your personal you, but if you were to give yourself a grade this year, now from January, February, and March, what grade would you give yourself in business? So that is a question. It's not something where I'm just saying it, but this is an interactive thing because I want to see where you are currently, because knowing where you are currently can get you in a direction to where you're striving to go into. Because what you did in January, February, and March that you know that you can do better should not carry over into your second quarter. What type of sales that you made in your January, February, and March should and can increase or even do better for your April, May, and June. So you would give yourself a C. So we're going to talk to Mr. Redmond right now. Mr. Redmond said he'll give himself a C, C due to just getting back on track. So that is the grade that he gave himself. And he's very proud of himself. I mean, that's good. I mean, I see the people that are watching, but he's the only one that was transparent enough to give himself a grade. Because when you actually give yourself a grade, that's you being transparent enough to see or want to see where you are and how you're going to go from your C to even advancing to a B or whatever B looks like for you, or going from a C to even a C plus, celebrating those small victories. So after we get finished going through this conversational piece and talking about your business, then we're going to go into, I'm going to pull up the directory just so I can show you what businesses that we do have within the chamber itself. So we have another transparent person. She says she'll give herself a B. She met all of her sale goals, which is good, but not do what I'm sure she said, but she didn't do what? But not do everything I set out to increase my sales. I, I see the typo correction. She said, but she did not. So let's talk about her. So she says she didn't do everything that she needed to do to increase her sales. So looking at that, so there's three things that you can focus on when you're talking about increasing your sales. So one of the things is, my first question to you is, did you collect data? Did you collect data, and how did you collect data? And this can even help you out too, Mr. Wright. I'm not sure, Mr. Wright, what type of business do you have? And if you have a website, go ahead and drop your website inside the chat, and I will go and look at your website right now, and we can all look at it. If you don't have a website, put your Facebook page and click that link, and then I can pull it up and we can all look at it together. So, Ms. Bailey, how did you capture data, and what method did you use at capturing data? Okay, you said you did capture data. So now that you said that you did capture data, and I think I went on your website before, and did you say that you actually had your Facebook pixels and your Google Analytics attached to your website? I don't remember 100% on that. So let me know with that. So going into capturing data, so there's three things that you can do when it comes to capturing data. One, just capturing their email address. Two, you're capturing their phone number. And three, having the ability to retarget them. So if you're posting a ad and you're capturing the data, meaning you're looking at the analytics and you're pulling them in to where you want them to go, and then having the ability to retarget to them at a future rate. So how did you do that? And if you did do that, and Mr. Redmond, again to you, what type of business do you have? So everybody that's on the live, um, put the name of your business, what type of business you have, and we'll go in it from that. So we have Miss Ratcliffe, who's a caterer, which I know she would give herself a B because she didn't apply herself as much as she should have. Did great as far as sales, but of course I know I could do better. Again, looking at that, it looks like data collection again, because when you're looking at sales, it's I am going to sell you this product, but you have to go back and how do you get to the sale? So before you get to the sale in the middle, there is a data pool that you have to collect that data before you get to the sale. So Miss Secret, what grade would you give? Is that a 78? What's the 78? What's that, like a C? I think. I don't know. Depends on where you're from. I know in Carolina, a 78 is a C. So I think she'll give herself a C, striving to gain more clientele and advertise more of her own business. So to gain clientele, again, it goes into advertising. A lot of stuff that I'm seeing is advertising. So Miss Bailey, yes, I have captured it and did nothing with it. Oh, telling on herself. All right, she said she did nothing with it, but top goals were to have newsletters set up and do more in-person marketing. Okay, newsletters. So newsletters are good, but you have to figure out what platform that you're going to use when it comes to your newsletters, digital newsletters. Of course, everyone knows and remember your MailChimp. And now you have other platforms out there like Sendinblue, and you also have Constant Contact. Constant Contact is because I've started out on MailChimp. I've even used Sendinblue, and now I use Constant Contact with that. So Constant Contact, when you're using Constant Contact, the thing that you want to do, you want to have at least of a 20% open rate when it comes to your email marketing. So if your email marketing, you have less than a 20% open rate, then you have to look at what type of information are you sending? What type of subject line are you using in order for you to gather the interest of the people that you're emailing to? And I'm gonna pull your website up, Miss Cletus. Yeah, I'm gonna pull your website up real quick. KIES. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna pull your website up. I'm gonna do a quick audit of your website live. So I'm transparent. I'm just tell you that right now. So here's her website. It's real clean. It's simple. And book now. That's the first thing you see. So for people to understand why they're on your site, book now lets them know why they're on your site. Real clean as far as the menu up here. She has a mission statement. I would say for your menu, you might want to invest into a photographer to take pictures of your actual meals just to give it a different type of pop. and she's collecting data right here. She has her email where you can sign up for her newsletters if that's what you do. Now, do you actually use newsletters, or you just have this here? What are you actually doing with this? What are you doing with the emails that you're collecting? That's the question. What are you doing with the emails that you're collecting? I'll wait for that reply. She do have social media. She has her email where you can email her Facebook page, her Instagram page, and she's also on Yelp. So that's good. So she has a way to show you other platforms where she can be found on as well. So that's good. So the only thing I would see is picture wise, getting an actual photographer to take pictures to give your images a much stronger pop. Okay, her contact us is real good. It's real clean. Catering menus, I love it. A PDF file is real clean as well. So that's good. Your page didn't take long to load. Your contact us is very readable. You have a downloadable menu that they can take, or a downloadable menu that they can email to somebody else. Um, the services she has, I like the way that your page loads fast. Service request email is there. So what I'm seeing, you have at least 4 ways that you can collect data. One is in your contact us. 2, in your email, they can email directly to you. 3, in your newsletters, to where someone can add in a email to you. So that's very good for you to have from that perspective. So that's a good thing that you got going on right now. So that's good. Yes, sir. I send out newsletters. Okay. So newsletters is good every month. Okay. Newsletters is good. Well, for the chamber itself, I'm getting more into creating um, a newsletter or the email distribution, pushing that out, because a lot of times email distribution, sometimes it don't work. And that's the reason why here at the chamber, we kind of use 3 ways of communication. Well, 4. You have your regular email distribution. You have your regular social media distributions. You have your newsletter distribution, as well as we have the SMS distribution. So those are 4 ways that to where we communicate back out with the individuals that are tied as far as members go into the chamber. So that's something that you can add in for yourself, figuring out how many distributions do you have to reach to your customers, because it's a lot easier to communicate with somebody who already have a pre-existing relationship with you. They know exactly who you are and what you're about. So when you send that email, it's not something that they're figuring out, is it real or is it spam? So inside of your email, when you're pushing the email, on your subject line, put something that you know that's going to get them to open it up a lot faster when you're sending those emails. So that's a good thing. Okay. So Miss Michaela said, yes, after capturing it, I did nothing with it. Oh, I think I already said that. Top goals were have newsletters set up and do more in-person marketing. So as far as in-person marketing, you can go to places that and offer your services to where it lets people know what you have to offer. Like going to hospitals. Because I know what you do. I know you do balloons. Like going to hospitals and asking, do you can I set up balloons, at the entrance of the hospital or whatever, just to lighten kids' days up, a kid's day up, at the children's hospital and stuff like that. Only thing they can say is no. But to have, a lively front desk at the hospital, people have to go through the front door anyway. So to see a balloon set up and something that you gifted to that children's hospital, they have parents that come there, and that may be a way for you to break in to an audience of people that don't know anything about you. The same thing as far as, the catering and things of that nature. When it comes to catering, is being where you can be to increase your visibility. So figuring out what avenues do you want to tap into, and who do you want to be in front of. You have plenty of businesses or organizations that do things, but a lot of times, because those businesses or organizations don't know anything about what you have or what you have to offer, then they're not going to not really just not patronize your service, but they don't know what services that you offer. So because you have a downloadable PDF, you can actually print that PDF, not print it out and put it on some flimsy paper, but print it out and put it on a professional card stock. Go into a corporation saying, "Hey, how you doing? My name is blah blah blah. Um, if this is the services that I provide, and I'm interested in catering your next, what's coming up, Easter. Say you got a corporation that may have an Easter function. Hey, I'm interested in catering your next Easter function, or catering services for your next lunch. How many people do you normally have, during your luncheons or whatever it is? Just coming in it from that perspective, trades and services, or service for service, figuring that out. So that's a good thing that you can do too. What you say? Will you be holding Black business check-ins every week? No, this is something I just started, because I haven't been live, like I know that I normally would have, as far as um, with IBCC. So I want to do Black business check-ins every quarter, just to see how business have been in this quarter, and what they can do in going forward for the next quarter. But if this is something that you feel that I should do at least once a week, I can probably close out the end of the week with doing a Black business check-in. I don't know. Let me know inside the chat, and I'll figure something out. So we have Miss Secret. She said, in the process of creating an actual product to sell others, that my custom contracts, business forms, and docs, and adding more value. Okay. All right. All right. So where do you think you want to be in the next quarter? Because the next quarter is coming up. So listening to what everybody's saying, it seems like um, increase the sales. Increase the sales is visibility. Um, when you want to increase your visibility, or get to a different audience of people, if you think about it, all of it, the bottom line is marketing. Marketing. You can't expect to have something if you're not marketing something to someone that gets them to go exactly where you want them to go. That's how marketing works. So you're going to have to give something to get something in return. What services that you offer, you're going to have to market that to individuals. There is a big difference between posting and marketing. So if you feel, oh, I'm marketing, but you're probably not. You're probably just posting. You're posting. There's the big difference between posting and marketing, because if you're not applying some sort of strategy or hashtags, or even putting a marketing budget behind what you do, you can actually market something for less than $100 just to see where it is. Like right now, I have ads for Culture on a Square, but I have A/B split testing. So I have 2 ads out there, well, really 4, but I have 2 ads out there just to see which one would people be attracted to, and see which one that they're less attracted to. And then when you do that, you say, okay, this one works better. So after you do that, you can actually turn the other ad off, and then pour money into the other ad just to allow it to gain more traction. So you're going to have to begin to put a budget inside of what you do in order for you to put money behind your business through marketing. Marketing your business is your sole responsibility, and how you do it. I don't care what organization that you are part of. It is still you as a business owner responsibility to market the business that you have in order for people to gain and increase visibility. So what I'm about to do right now, I'm going to pull in, do a little bit of um, like show and tell, maybe to show you, let you know what type of members that we have, that you can go and look for certain things for businesses. All right, so here we have right now the directory. To go on the website, you go to innovationbcc.org. So if you don't know, just our membership has grown a lot, and I just noticed that we have a member that's in Miami, so we're now in Florida. So if you're in the local area, especially for those that like books, so I'm going to show you that we got Words Unite Bookstore. That is a member of IBCC. They're a mobile bookstore here in this area. Uh, Then we have Modern Tribe Bookshop. So if you have kids, or you know of parents that have been looking for a bookstore, I'm gonna put this link inside the chat for those that like to read or didn't know that we have um, two bookstores, two black-owned bookstores. That's you in Florida. Are you in Florida now? Are you moved? Okay. We have two black-owned bookstores here in this immediate area. Words Unite Bookstore is a mobile uh, bookstore, but we have Modern Tribe Bookshop. That is a black-owned independent book store here in the city of Killeen. They're on Clear Creek. So if you ever been to Clear Creek and you have, I think it's called Bite the Bagel, inside of that retail living location, on that same first floor is where a Modern Bookstore is. So if you know the owner of Modern Bookstore, go ahead and tag her, so you can get and develop a relationship with that bookstore, because she do actually order books. So say if you've been looking for a book, then you're able to go to Modern Tribe Bookshop, and then she can go into her catalog, find that book for you, order that book for you, and when that book comes in, she will reach back out, and then you'll come and pick that book up. It kind of gives you a little bit of leeway to where you can still do whatever you want to do while she's doing, what her business is there to do, which is to give you a book to apply that knowledge base that you want through books. So make sure you reach out to her, Miss Maeva. Click that link that I just put inside, and let me put the other bookstore inside the link as well. Don't want to do one and don't and not want to put the other bookstore out there as well, which is Words Unite. She is mobile. Majority of the time, she is inside a PX on Fort Hood. So I'll go ahead and put that link. So if you do visit these two locations, make sure make sure you let them know that you've seen um, the live on IBCC's Black Business Check-in, and you can go visit those bookstores on your own. So one thing that we are growing, and I'll just say that and be transparent with it, is definitely looking for more contractors, meaning you have people that are electricians. Now, these are master electricians. I don't want somebody who say, oh, I'm good at this. Nah, I don't want that, because your work is not insured or licensed, bonded, or insured. So I'm looking for more electricians, looking for more carpenters, and that type of work. Some for real GCs and plumbers. That's a big thing. We get a lot of emails or text messages asking the chamber, do we have or do we know any Black plumbers? That's a hard find in this area. So if you know someone who is a actual plumber, certified plumber, licensed plumber, make sure you connect them with me, because I have lots of work for them, because I always get that inquiry. Do you have any black plumbers? So as you can see right now, this is have on our first page when you go into the directory. So we have Miss Clothes with Rose, and if you're looking for an event space, I'll put her link inside. This is another event space for those who may not know um, anything about Endeavors. If you're looking to have, an event, whether it's a baby shower or a retirement ceremony, or just want to have something for you and your family or something for you and your folks, you can go to Endeavors Performing Arts and Special Events venue to book that location. And for those that are actually out there that want to write a book, you can get in contact with SL Elite Publishing, who does books. She's a self-publisher, and she can also assist you with the books that you have and even assist you with self-publishing. She's now going into um, the business consultation side to where she can help you self-publish, but give you the tools that you need to your opening or the launch or the book signing for your book. Then we have 2020 Auto Spa, who's opening up his second location. I'll put this link inside the chat. As you can see, I'll blow it up where you can see just that he has. So he is a car detailing and restoration location. So if you're looking to have your car detailed with 2020 Auto Spa, I will drop the link inside the chat. And he's opening up again. Was saying he is opening up his second location in the Copperas Cove area. So make sure you look for him out there, because he now has a actual billboards where you can drive by, see 2020 Auto Spa logo, and you can turn in there to go ahead and patronize that black-owned business with 2020 Auto Spa. So there's plenty of things that we have, especially from the membership perspective. When you have people say, okay, he has a deal. Let's see what this deal is. So if you're wanting to have or know what this deal is, here's the QR code. If you're watching on your phone, I don't know how you're going to get this, but you can also go on the website, click the link that I just sent you, get your phone and get this QR code, and you're going to get a deal. So I can't tell you what the deal is. That means I got to get my phone out. That means I'm not giving you 100% attention. So, but what you can do is click that link and go figure it out for yourself. I'm just saying. So if you want this deal, click the link 2020 Auto Spa, and then right next to About, you click deals, and you're able to see what type of deal or discount that he has. So what does that mean for you other members who are out there? You can add deals to your directory, because once you add deals and you put your QR code or you put whatever your 10%, 20% is, you can add it on the website. So now people don't have to ask what type of deals that you have, because they can see it right there on the website as well. So if you're looking for a church and you're in Temple, we have New Day Fellowship Church, and we also have New Day Learning Academy. So these two are kind of joined together. It's a church, and then that church also has an academy as well. So you make sure you check them out. And yes, this is what we have. We have a lot of stuff. We have cleaning services. We have tax services. We have artistry, who actually does printing. So kind of like you have a print shop. This one is black owned. So if you need business cards printed up, if you need T-shirts printed, if you need a promotional item, whether it's cups or books with your logos printed on them, you can go to artistry. Let me put the link inside the chat. So if you've been looking for a black owned print shop that's able to do promotional items for you and your church or you and your business, you're able to click that last link that I just clicked on, and let them know that you found them on the Innovation Black Chamber website. This is what artistry does. So I can blow this up a little bit. So when you go inside of their location, the first thing that you're going to see, of course, is that big old pink thing in the back. And then the next thing you're going to see is this Hey You, which is the flower wall where you can take your photos and stuff like that. So these T-shirts, you're able to purchase your own T-shirt and purchase the material to where you can go and do the dye sublimation. So You can purchase, get your dice up and what you want to put on your shirt, and then you got the heat press, and then you'll press that particular wording on the shirt, and then you walk out. It's real simple. So it's not something that you have to go order and wait for somebody to do for you. You can come to this location, buy you the shirts, whatever type of color that you want or the type of shirt that's there. I think you're able to bring your shirt too. However that works, that's a question that you got to ask them. But you're able to get that shirt, go to that heat press. Well, get the materials, go to that heat press, press it down. It gets placed on the shirt. Then once it's done, you unscrew it, lift it up. Shirt is done. Go to the cashier, cash out, and go home, or go to your event, whatever you're gonna do. Then, as you can see right here, it has the promotional items. Especially for y'all ladies who's going to be doing some, what do you call it, baby showers that may be coming up. So you want to get a tumbler, or you want to get some sort of journal, and you want to put something on a journal. You're able to come there to that location. So it's real user friendly. If you're looking for something that you want real quick, you're able to go to that store and get it done because you can actually do it yourself. So if you're one of those DIY type of people and you want it done right now, you can go right now. Of course, during the hours when they open, you can go to that location, get the materials that you need, press it on, cash out, and go to your event. And yeah, just be really self-sufficient. So that's what we have going on right now. I'm not going to keep you on long. I think 30 minutes is good, but I'm over 30 minutes and I didn't want to be on longer than that. But anyway, yeah, go to the website, go to innovationbcc.org. Just give yourself the opportunity to see what we have going on. You have events and we have some photos on there. You can click photos and then it'll take you to the gallery. Now there are some other photos that I need to add. I'm just saying, just being transparent. Some other photos that I do need to add, and you're able to click on the images just to see what we've done in the past and how you can be and how you can participate with the things that we have going on here at the Innovation Black Chamber of Commerce. And I think that's it. But hey, if this is something that you want me to do, she talking about every week. I don't know. That seems like a lot of responsibility. Hold on. What'd you say, Mr. Hall? What's the name of the business? Just able to come on. Okay, that is. Let me pull it back up. I think you're talking about Artistry. That's the one you're talking about, Mr. Hall. The one that you can get promotional items and stuff like that, or you can get your, like, especially for you people that throw events. Well, sorry, you people, especially for you business owners that throw events and you want your promotional business cards or your postcards. Like I like to do postcards and get those things. Miss Lena to my once a month then. All right. Okay, here's Artistry. I'm gonna send the link inside the chat. All right, so that's the link, Mr. Hall, to Artistry right here. The experience, that's what the D is, and the experience, we like to change some words up, make it still sound the same. So that's Artistry, the Experience Studio. I'm talking, but I ain't pull it up. All right, now you can see it. That's Artistry, the Experience. So again, for you business owners, for the business owners that are out there, I don't want to keep saying you. For the business owners that are out there and you're looking to have promotional items, whether it's postcards, flyers, banners, all that stuff, or even the retractable banner for, especially for those that like to go to vending events, but you have a table that you want to have your business tablecloth, or you want like the what's the name of those, the wraps, the spandex wraps on the vendor's table. They're able to do that stuff, especially because it's getting warmer. There's going to be a lot of outside events coming up. So why not get yourself ready for your outside event by getting yourself prepared to be a vendor in this moment now? Don't wait until you got a week out to be at this vending event. now is the time to get it ready because it's coming. Whether you're ready for it or not, it's coming. But why not prepare yourself in the right now? So tomorrow just makes it a whole lot easier for you. So you get the retractable banner. You can get your postcards, especially for your caterers. You can get your menued items. And get that ready for your customer base. So when they come to you, they be like, man, that's professional. The experience that I've gained when I went to their table, just their presentation, blah, blah, blah. See how that worked out? That's how it works, because people are going to remember the experience that they've gained and your presentation. What was it like when you was there? How and what are you taking away when you walk away? Don't give them anything to talk about, but give them something to remember. Hopefully it's a good experience, not something that you could have done different. All right, so that is it. You guys be blessed. Enjoy the rest of your day, because I got a meeting in Temple that I need to take care of. Hey, real quick, I almost forgot. So Culture on the Square is coming up. It's going to be in Harker Heights. So make sure you click the link. I'm going to put this event link inside the chat before I go. And this is a free event. Free meaning you don't have to pay to go. So why not show up? So I'm about to put the link inside the chat. You know what? Let me do this real quick. Let me remove this. I'm about to show you all these events that our members are having, as well as us. We have members that have events. See all of this stuff? So when you go to the chamber website, you go to events and you click on events. There are plenty of events that is going on. Like there's a Mardi Gras networking event that's this Saturday. Let me put this event link in the chat so y'all can't say I didn't give you anything. We all know that's not the truth. So so I'm gonna give you a link now. So if you're trying to find something to do this weekend, I'm gonna show you some things that you can do this weekend. So you can register for the Mardi Gras networking event. Then we have a 5K. Chamber member has a 5K, a Rose the Roof. Rose the Roof, 5K, sip and stroll. I guess you're taking your dog. Then we got the literacy and lunch event, which is on April the 9th. We had a few people sign up for that. We got Endeavors, who have a dance fest fundraiser. Hey, if you like to try to find something for you and your family to do, or for you and your folks, we got Endeavors that have a dance fest coming up. I don't know what the dance fest entails, but you can find out. Click on that link that I just sent you and get more involved. Then there is an Easter excitement coming up, which is at Kick It, which is the food truck park. And then we have Culture on the Square. Then we have a Mother's Day market. So there's lots of things that you can do on the chamber site. Then there's a Empower Her 5K run walk, which is going to be on May the 14th. So there's so much stuff that you can find to do right here on the chamber's website. Click the link that I just sent you and just find something that you can get involved with. Find something that you can spend your time and get your family out and get your family out there and just be culturally responsible, because these members and these people did not create these events just for them to be the only one there. Sign up, participate, and patronize, because what you and who you patronize, do know it does come back in return. And I'm going to leave that alone. But y'all be blessed. And remember, if you're looking for anything, come to the Innovation Black Chamber website, because we are here for you and we're building a better tomorrow today.